County truck 22 with 7.
Box 19-3, 349 Small Valley Road, 349 Small Valley, cross street of Spangler Road in Monroe Lane. Reported working house fire, class 1. Company 29, engine 20, or company 19, engine 29, truck 22, tanker 29, 201. Box 19-3. 349 Small Valley Road, 349 Small Valley, cross streets of Spangler Road, Monroe Lane. First alarm house fire, class 1. Engines 21216. Rescue 21, tankers 21 and 216. County Chief 19 is out. Okay, Chief 19, multiple calls for a worker fire. Have fun. Chief 19, the caller stated the front porch was on fire and is extending into the second floor. We started your first alarm. You can use fire ops 3, ops 3. Team 19, copy, ops 3. All units responding at the 19-3 box. EMS is on scene, is logging a fully ball fire. County Command 19, make contact with the residents. Everyone is to be out of the building. Okay, Chief. Okay, Tanker 19, you'll probably be here before end of one. So go ahead and lay up the driveway. Tanker 19, don't see. Okay, Tanker 9. Confirm Tanker 29, passing Miller Road, what's your assignment?
County Engine 29 wants to run.
I'm here at 29.
This is the last day. Command 19, Rescue 21. We're on Small Valley Road, about 2 minutes out. We have assignment.
Rescue 21, are you familiar with the Wise Farm? Team 19, duty on 4 tankers on scene. We just had dispatched tanker 20 as well. I got the county.
Tanker 19, can you charge the white line?
Command 19, engine 20 on 3. Go ahead, engine 20. We're just turning on a small valley. I assume you want manpower forward.
Tanker 19, Tanker 29, what? You got your water.
Engine 20, yes, remember.
Jason, get water to Tanker 216 now. We just had a quick tank. We'll have you back here in the back.
And propane tank as well.
Hey, just playing out one, if you can give me a little more pressure. Copy. Tanker 216, there's your water. Guys, pay attention. I'm going to charge the deck down again. Start the hand on first. Tanker 216, do not charge the deck gun, just charge the hand line. Let's go.
My name is Matthew Harold, Captain 29, Halifax Fire Department, and initial fire tech.
When did the fire happen, the day and the time?
Fire occurred August 27th, around 2 a.m.
What was your first priority between the time you left your residence and made it to the scene?
Obviously, crew safety is always the #1 priority when responding to any incident.
Can you describe the scene?
When we arrived, we discovered, or we found, what was a 2.5-story residential single-family dwelling, fully involved in fire.
What were command's orders for the first few apparatus arriving when seen?
The first few apparatus orders from command, the first arriving piece of apparatus was a tanker from Company 216. They went up the driveway and deployed their master stream to knock down the fire. The second arriving piece of apparatus was a tanker from Company 19, who laid up the driveway and pulled a hand line to start attacking the fire. And the third arriving piece of apparatus was engine 29-1 from the Halifax Fire Department, and our assignment was to back in the driveway and set up water supply operations and send our manpower to assist with fire attack.
What kind of fire attack was used, and could you explain what that means and why it was chosen?
Fire attack was all defensive operations due to the heavy amount of fire that crews encountered.
Besides the initial fire, what other dangers were there on scene that firefighters may or may not have known about?
Besides the fire, there was 2 propane cylinders, one on the rear deck, smaller cylinder for a gas grill, and then there was a larger 150 to 200 pound cylinder that supplied the residents.
How did you react to the propane tank venting?
I was working in the garage at the time when the propane cylinder vented off. I looked at my partner and said, "Hey, what was that?" We had initially thought it was just a wall collapsing. It was all we heard was just like a thud. But it turns out that the propane cylinder on the delta side had vented off and created a very large fireball.
Approximately how long do you think it took to knock a large bulk of the fire down so that firefighters could attempt to open and enter the basement portion of the residence?
From initial arrival to control, I would say it took 45 minutes to an hour.
What made firefighters enter the basement, and explain what they did?
The reason we entered the basement after a bulk of the fire was knocked down is when the structure collapsed, everything fell into the basement, walls, ceiling, roof. So we had to go in and open those areas up to get to hidden pockets of fire that were burning underneath.
Can you describe what you think happened to cause the fire and what it left behind after the flames were extinguished and the smoke cleared?
The cause of the fire is under investigation by the State Police Fire Marshal, and pretty much the structure was a pile of rubble in the basement.
Approximately how long do you think it took from start to finish to extinguish the fire and clear the entire scene?
Units were on scene for 4 to 5 hours.
What do you think could have been improved?
I think fireground operations went pretty smooth considering what we were up against with the initial arriving unit.
How well do you think the firefighters operated from surrounding companies as well as your own throughout the entire length of the scene?
Again, I think all personnel on scene worked to their full ability to bring the fire under control as fast as possible, given the circumstances.
Explain to the viewers what they can do to prevent such fires from happening, and if there does happen to be a fire in their own house, what they should do immediately to protect themselves as well as surrounding areas.
Well, first off, everyone should have some sort of emergency plan, evacuation plan, and a meeting place in the event that your house would catch on fire. Working smoke detectors is always a #1 priority as well.
Thank you for your time, Captain.
Thanks.
Oh, misty eye of the mountain below, keep careful watch of my brother's souls, and should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, this is to end in fire, then we shall all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn open on the mountainside. And if we should die tonight, we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time. Cooling out, Father, oh, prepare as we will watch the flames burn open on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees, and I see fire hollow in soul. I see fire, blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me. Oh, should my people fold, then surely I'll do the same. Confined in mountain holes, we got too close to the flame. Calling out, Father, oh, hold fast and we will watch the flames burn open on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees, and I see fire hollow in soul. I see fire, blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me. And if the night is burning, I will cover my eyes. For if the dark returns, then my brothers will die. And as the sky is falling down, it crashed into